recording. We're recording now. Check. Mic check. One check. 1, 2 up in the house. Nathan Chase up in the house. Chase's Basement Podcast. You got my man, Clifton Perry. Jamaal is up in the house.
What up, though?
Mr.Cliffnote. What's good, fam?
What's good? You remixed the name a little bit. Clifton Jamaal Perry. You said Clifton Perry Jamaal.
Clifton Jamaal Perry is up in the house. Mr.Cliffnote.
What up, though? What's good, peoples?
Welcome to the basement.
Thanks for having me, brother.
It's been a while. I've been seeing you for like a couple of years.
Yeah, man.
And I didn't know how much you did until I ran into you on the comedy circuit, and I was like, damn, he do that shit too?
Yeah, man.
So, all right, let's get the introduction. You from Detroit?
Yes, sir. West Side, 6 Mile.
6 Mile. You an 80s baby, 90s baby?
Born in 79, but I consider myself an 80s baby.
80s baby, 80s baby.
80s maybe.
So you done seen it all. So now you do so much stuff. I don't know. Reach came first, the art or the rap? Did you draw?
Definitely the art.
The art. So we'll start with the art.
Yeah, I've been drawing since I was a baby. I don't even remember when I started drawing.
For real?
Yeah. I started rapping probably about 6.
So what you did like cartoons like G.I. Joe?
Yeah, like I sit in front of the
Transformers.
TV and just draw whatever I saw on the TV. Sesame Street characters, Garfield, comic strips, and all that.
So see, I don't like people like you that know how to draw because I could always do the body and I could never do the head. And when the Transformers came out, it was like you really, as a kid, you really wanted to be able to draw that.
Yeah.
And I could still fuck Optimus' head up all day.
Yeah, no, it took me a minute before I could do the Transformers. As a kid, I was fucking up the Transformers too.
So when you figure out you got a talent like that, you just try to draw one day and you be like, that's damn good. And then figure out you know how to draw?
My dad could draw real good. So, like, he kind of showed me a lot of stuff. And as a kid, I kind of caught on pretty quickly. So, I would sit and draw something that I was watching on TV and show my parents. They're like, you did that? I'm like, yeah. They're like, do it again. So, you know what I'm saying? Thinking I'm
You got to
lying.
make sure you like your pops. Did you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like your pops? Let's see.
Yup.
So did you like do like contests in school, like art contests and stuff like that?
Yeah, I actually went to CAS and I won most of the poster contests.
You're smarty. You're smart.
A little bit.
You
know,
smart.
I had the hookup. I got in on the hookup.
I went to Osborne. He went to CAS. Look, the buses don't even run.
You know, crazy thing, though, I got in the CAS because of my art portfolio. I didn't pass the academic test.
But it's like the Fame high school, like the TV show Fame.
Yeah.
As long as you got the talent, like, I ain't had nothing.
Yeah. I went to school with some people that's doing some big things now.
So you can get in cast off talent, huh? Wow.
Yeah. I was lucky with that because I was gonna go to Cooley if I didn't go to CAS.
Oh, Cooley closed now.
Yeah,
Cooley closed.
Yeah.
They closed the record store next door. Oh, that's
Yup. Everything over there closed.
What, that Chantonique's Records or something like that?
Yup.
Yeah, that's called. Yeah, that's I used to go there in my bootleg days. That's all over. So when did you graduate from CAS?
97.
97. So what you do after that? You just kept drawing?
I went to college. I went to College for Creative Studies.
Oh, for real?
Yup.
So you seen that commercial where they was like, with that commercial that came back in the day was like, draw this turtle, and you send it off for that book.
Yeah,
you get
I ordered that. Yeah, I never did nothing with it though. I just ordered it.
For real, they would have called you back. They never called me.
Yeah.
I do that turtle perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely had. I probably. Well, I'm pretty sure I threw it away at some point, but that sat around my room at my parents' crib for years.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So you still had the turtle, huh?
Yeah.
So you went to college for drawing?
Yes, sir. Illustration. Yep.
Illustration?
Yep.
So was that like more like cartoons or
drawing? It's a fancy word for
drawing in cartoons?
No, it wasn't just cartoons. Really wasn't really a lot of cartoons. It was like portraits, figure drawing, ads, stuff like that. Just
wow.
Yeah, it's just, it taught me how to use different mediums like watercolor, acrylic, oils, gouache, stuff like that.
So just because you know how to draw don't mean you know how to draw or
Yeah.
create. Was it draw or create art? I don't know. How would you say that?
Well, I mean, it just taught me how to do more than draw. Like, okay, you can draw it, now paint it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, exactly.
Do color pencils or charcoal. You know what I'm saying?
And
Different
draw
mediums.
with something besides a pencil or a pen.
Right. Just stuff that was more, I would be able to do stuff that's a little bit more commercial. Like if an ad wanted, anything, like a children's book.
Yeah.
Or an ad, magazine covers.
It teaches you art as far as the business world.
Exactly.
Instead of just draw me, I'm sitting on down.
And being able to work in different disciplines, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yup.
So what did you do after that? Did you like get a job in artwork or drawing after that?
I've been airbrushing since I was 11. So I got my first job airbrushing at 14.
So you was doing the rhinestones and shit?
Oh,
back
when I wasn't doing the rhinestones, not really.
But back when that you was back out in that era?
Yeah.
You was like,
sure.
Yup.
Damn,
so you was
I started when BBD dropped that video, Do Me.
Yeah.
I was like, I want me some of them overalls, Dad. Like, my report card was good. Take me up to the airbrush shop. So he took me up to the airbrush shop, and when they told him how much it was going to cost, he just bought me an airbrush.
Damn.
Like,
he said, my son a genius. We not paying for this. Is you crazy?
Yeah.
Was you mad, or was you like, oh, hell yeah?
I was just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's cool. And then once I got the hang of it, I'm like, okay, might be able to do something with this.
So you been airbrushing since 11?
91, yes, sir.
Dang. Did you ever paint? Did you ever get into painting cars? Like painting cars in the hood?
Yeah, the artwork, yup. Yeah.
Oh,
doing murals on cars and stuff, yeah.
Damn.
Yup.
You done it all.
Yeah, man. Yup. I actually just did a car door like probably a couple weeks ago with the Joker on it.
So what's something like that hitting for? Because people think artists cheat because they go they go to Walmart or somewhere. You see them $25 paintings and stuff,
right.
But
yeah, that particular job was like $500, but I didn't do the clear coat, so you know
that's just for a door, huh?
Yeah, yup. I actually just did a motorcycle, what they call it, the pizza box on the motorcycle, and I did that for that was $500 too. But I just found out how much it was gonna cost to clear coat it, so now I know I gotta adjust my pricing on that. I don't do a whole lot of automotive work, but when I do, I get down on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of people don't want to spend the money.
See, that's what I'm saying. They think it's supposed to Mako.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not just painting a flat color, right? Yeah.
No, my mama passed away. Put her on here on the hood of my car, but give me a Mako price.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man.
Exactly.
Your mama wouldn't want me to give you a Mako picture.
Yeah, you want me to do no Mako job on it.
Yeah, but you know how to do. This is what always fascinates me about people that know how to draw. Y'all can take things this small scale and then draw them big scale.
Right.
And it don't look goofy when you try to make it bigger.
Right. There's a couple tricks to the trade.
That's what I'm saying. Because I know like tattoo people, I figured out they do stencils. I thought they drew that themselves. They get a trace over.
Yeah.
But y'all can't do like no big old trick. Because y'all do like the side of buildings and stuff. You can't.
Yeah. Well, it's several different ways to go about that. You got the grid process, which is kind of like, you know what that is?
Where you like certain square, so much goes in a certain square.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they got another version of that that's actually kind of a little more accurate, which is just a bunch of scribbly lines that you do, and then you kind of just, it's basically the same concept
like when you
as the grid.
The rough sketching.
Nah, it's like
because you can't do that when you're on the wall. You can't sit up there and erase.
Yeah.
So like
and then it's projecting too. Sometimes you can just project it big as hell on the wall and trace that.
But you can't like mess up.
Nah.
So you got have you ever did a wall and then been like, ooh, this not good? And then, like
in my parents' basement as a kid.
So you get away with that. Yeah. But if you do like a big wall, you mess it up.
Nah, I ain't messed up no walls for no clients.
So you got to be nice to even, if somebody say, hey, you did this little picture, but now do this wall.
Right.
If you're not good, you just got to be like, I'm not that good yet.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to.
Yeah, you got to be honest with yourself before taking jobs that you're not going to be able to confidently do. You know what I'm saying? I got it's jobs that I take what I don't take that I don't like doing, like shoes. I can do them. I just hate doing them. So like if it's something simple like I want the Nike swoosh to be red, but I want this front part blue. I'm like, I got somebody that'll do that for you. I'm not doing that.
So why y'all like the shoes? Is it too small?
It's
too
just
small
boring.
of a space to work with.
I don't enjoy it. I don't like taping them off and then at the end of the day when it's just the finished product. It don't even look like artwork. It look like something Nike made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's not really.
So it's because you don't get to put enough of your own twist on it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like doing something that somebody gonna look at and be like, oh man, that's creative, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just colors, that's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? No knock to anybody doing that. It's just not. I don't enjoy doing that.
So what's the I don't know what would you say I wouldn't say the best, but because you do like when people pass away and stuff like that.
Portraits.
Like what's the most touching, inspiring, the art that you felt the most, that you painted, whether it's a building, a T-shirt,
probably
what made you sit back and go, oh, wow.
Probably the mural I did for Murals in the Market in Easter Market on the side of what's it called? I don't know if it's called Easter Market Produce or East Side Produce. I forget the name of the store, but it's a grocery store in Easter Market on Alfred and Riopelle. And I did a big mural on the side of that. Probably knocked it out in like 6 days, but that was probably the most personal piece I did. I did it like shortly after my mom had passed. So it's a picture of me in the middle with her in the clouds above me, just kind of encouraging me to do all the stuff that I do. And surrounded by me in the picture is just different aspects of stuff that I do.
Oh, wow.
I got a crowd of people, like I got a microphone in one hand and a pencil in another hand. And in front of me it's like a crowd of people kind of like waving their hands. And then I got my clothing line. I got the mascot for the clothing line standing on a bunch of shirts, you know, from the clothing line. Some characters that I made up.
This down there by Burt's, because I know it's a supermarket right before you get to Burt's. Is that supermarket right off the corner?
It's not
meat market.
It's right by the meat market.
Yeah, okay.
It's between them. It's next to the meat market. All right. I want to say Easter Market Produce is the name of it.
And that's forever, ain't it?
Yeah, well,
or do you like?
But you know what?
Do y'all get like a certain amount of time, with so many years, or is it like forever? Like the Malice Green, the Malice Green painting over there off Warren, that's forever, right?
You know, I just realized that, and then that was my first time doing an outside mural in all airbrush paint, and I realized that I probably should have used house paint because a lot of it did fade, but It's still up there though. It's still, you know, decent looking, but
nobody don't get to paint it over, right? Like somebody have to come and like buy the building, and then they be like, "This is my building." Put a new painting, but until then, it just stays there, right?
Yeah, I mean, if the owner of the building decide to paint over it, you know.
But you like forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Yeah. You can sit out there and be like, "Hey, look at that, nice painting." People like, "Yeah, that's nice." You be like, "That's me." And they go, "Whoa." Yeah. Have you ever like went down there and just like sat and seen if people walk by and look?
Yeah, a couple times when I first did it. Yeah, yo.
Like an arsonist going to watch the fire, huh? Like it's like I gotta see this. Like I see.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I hear that.
Yeah, that's me.
I hear that.
Yep.
So you still do it? I see you go on Facebook. What's your name on Facebook?
Clifton Perry.
Because you go on Facebook and people can just sit up there and you can just sit and watch him, and he'll just airbrush.
Yep, I'll go
right
live.
there. You can watch the whole thing.
And on Instagram too, I do that at Mr.Cliffnote. MrCliffnote.
Your timeline is whack. His is interesting. Do you like teach kids how to draw? I thought I seen something like that.
Yep. I was doing some art classes. You know, with COVID now, I'm kind of uncomfortable with having crowds of people in my space. But I was doing paint class. Actually, the paint classes was more for adults, and then I was doing drawing classes for kids.
And brought Chase's Basement some gifts. Look, the bag is dope. So out of control. That's it's a comic book that you.
Yeah, well, Out of Control is actually the first single that I'm put out for the Path to Notification Volume 2 project. And it just recapped everything that happened in the first comic book. The follow-up to that comic book is Gotta Get 'Em, which is the next single.
Oh, so each one of these they're gonna have a different title.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so Path to Notification is the first one.
Well, yeah. If it's Path to Notification Volume 1, then it's Path to Notification Volume 2.
Okay.
Gotta Get 'Em.
Oh, and I got both of them. All right.
Yeah, the plan is actually to do a song for each book. But I've been working on so many projects at the same time.
Like a theme and yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little hectic.
Is just these two so far?
That's all I got so far. Yeah, I'm working on the third one now.
So where can people get these at?
Yeah, man, I had somebody working on my website that just turned out to be not reliable.
Oh,
so,
yeah. We know how that is in Detroit.
Yeah, so I'm working on that right now. I'm putting that together myself, and details to come.
So you draw, like, if people want you to do like cartoon art, they can reach out to you for that.
Yes, sir.
Local cartoon art,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Cliffnote. If you want to draw something,
I've been doing animation too, but I'm not really taking commissions for that yet until I'm like efficient enough to be able to meet deadlines, because I'm still. It take a long time for me to do it right now.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
And then cartoons is not cheap.
Yeah.
Look, Avatar, Disney, see all the money they make. Yeah, he trying to be on that level. So don't be like $50.
Oh,
It's
no.
not no tattoo. It's not no tattoo that you get in the back of the record shop.
Yeah.
He's seriously about his business.
Yeah, it take a minute.
And now we get to the rap.
Yes, sir.
Now your rap name is Mr. Cliffnote too?
Mr.Cliffnote.
Now the first time I seen you was about 4 or 5 years now. At the old Miami. Fat Ray came in for the freestyle, and everybody was on stage, and everybody rapping. You just seemed so unassuming. So unassuming, but you grabbed that mic, and I was like, what the fuck shit, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, he rap a little bit, but I didn't see you rap a lot. And I see you do the cartoons, and I see you at shows, and now I was like, you've been rapping for a long time.
Yeah, I've been rapping for a minute.
When you start?
Like I got serious. Okay, I just start when I started recording. I started recording probably about 96. I recorded my first song. Yeah,
I was on the Marines.
Yeah, about 96. I put my first album out with my group Double A in 2001.
Oh yeah, I wasn't playing. That's 5 years time.
No. It was 2003. 2003 we put that out.
That's quick.
Yeah. Yep.
So y'all do any touring?
No, we didn't do no touring.
Actually,
we me and Fat Ray had both got on 106 in Park though, Freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
And that was the closest we did to touring. I opened up with Wu-Tang at Shane Park.
Oh shit.
Probably like 2000 and when was that? Was it 2013?
Before or after Old Dirty? After Old Dirty? After
no,
Old
not
Dirty.
2013. 2013. Yeah, Old Dirty had passed.
After Old Dirty.
He had passed already, yeah. But damn, what year was that? 2006. That's when it was.
So what was the 106 in Park thing like?
Man, that was dope. That was a good experience, man.
They fly everybody out there and
no.
No,
they don't.
You just got to make it out there yourself.
Yeah, they don't pay you. They don't fly you out there. They don't take care of nothing. They say get here and have bars. You know.
And you just like stand in the hallway and do your bars, then go back home.
Nah. So what it was, I don't know what their normal process is,
Mm-hmm.
but I was down there to try to audition for an MTV battle. Long story short, a riot broke out before I got to audition for the MTV battle. And I'm like, I'm not about to go back to the crib. I'm down here in New York.
Yeah,
Let's
gotta
see
make
what's up at
something out
106
of it.
Park. So, I mean, New York, they got all this stuff going on. So I'm like, let's find out where 106 and Park is. So we went to one of the tapings for that. And the casting coordinator was like, it was these two dudes in the audience battling earlier. I'm going to bring them down. And, whoever win, I'm going to let them be on Freestyle Friday. So dudes start battling each other. And the whole time they battling, I'm booing the shit out of them. Boo! Boo! So,
Get your Detroit off.
Yeah. So while I'm doing that, he like, I see somebody else want a chance to get down here and do their thing. So let me see what you got. So I went down there, but me and like 5 other people out of the audience too, like, oh shit, we want to do it too. So because I was the one booing, he let me go first. So I went and started dissing the 2 dudes that was battling and everybody else that came down.
Oh yeah, you told them I'm ready.
Yeah. So after that, everybody who rapped after me was directing their bars towards me. You know what I'm saying? So
you gave the motherfuckers a purpose.
Yeah. So when they all said what they had to say about me, he like, do you want to respond to that? And I just responded to all of them with more battles and dissing, you know what I'm saying? So
blaze them twice.
Yeah, so this is all entertainment before the show starts. So when AJ and Free came out, AJ like, yo, who was that out here rapping? Everybody was pointing at me. So the casting coordinator was like, can you be down here in 2 weeks for Freestyle Friday? Like, hell yeah.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, I came back 2 weeks later with my crew.
Oh, wow.
And did Freestyle Friday.
So
I lost, but I shouldn't have lost. In my eyes, I won, but
what happened?
I think it was, in my opinion, it was a conspiracy. So what it was 106 in Park, they had a very diverse Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? They already had the Asian guy, Jen. Already had a black guy. Mm-hmm. They already had a girl. Only thing they didn't have yet was a white guy.
Blind Fury.
I don't
he wasn't there yet?
I'm not sure if he had ever, was he on 106 in Park?
I think so.
Okay, I ain't know about him being on 106 in Park. But he probably was. I wouldn't doubt it. Mm. But they didn't have a white guy yet. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the show, they passing out 8 Mile DVDs. You know what I'm saying?
They set the tone.
So, now the reason why I say it was a conspiracy is because at the end of it, when they say, all right, vote. Now, mind you, normally they got celebrity judges, you know what I'm saying, who just going to keep it real. This particular day, they had people who all worked for BET, you know what I'm saying? And there was like, when it came time for the, like, you know, vote for who you think won. Did Cliffnote win? Did Whiteout win? The dude that hyped the audience up is telling them to make more noise for the white dude.
He say nothing when they put their He said, what's up with dog? What's up with the white boy?
Yeah. I was like, this is bullshit.
What's up with dog? The white boy!
Yeah, so I wound up not winning the battle. Everybody, I came home, everybody like, dog, you got cheated, dog. How they do that? I'm like, I don't know, man.
It was so corporate. It's so
crazy,
corporate.
Dog. But
6 months later, BT was sold to a white company.
Yeah. But I was able to get my man's Fat Ray on there probably a couple weeks after that.
Oh, that's what's up.
So, and he wound up winning, but he lost the next week, but he was a champ for a week.
Yeah, champ for a week. Shit, that's national TV.
Yeah, for sure.
So you kept rapping.
Kept rapping.
Still rapping.
Yup.
How many more projects did you drop? Because the first one, what was your rap name? Your rap name always been the same?
Yep.
Always been the same?
Yep,
You one of the few people that their first rap name is the one they kept. Because some people had.
No, that wasn't my first rap
name. That's what I want to know. What was that first one?
My first rap name was Middle School. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my name. I'm saying it was while I was in middle school was when I came up with the name.
Okay.
It was C Ice. So, you know.
What is this? Oh, okay.
C for Clifton. Yeah. Ice, because.
Ice. Everybody was using ice.
Yeah,
Ice T,
yeah.
Ice Cube.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ice. Yeah.
C
Ice.
Ice. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I was a D Nice fan too. So.
Oh, okay. C Ice, D Nice. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel you.
Yo.
And then you switched it up.
After that, I kind of wasn't even really using the rap name till one day in high school in the cypher, somebody called me Cliffnote. And I was like, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to use that.
It was just random?
Yeah, I mean, we was outside rapping, and my mans was like, now I'm going to pass it to my man's Cliffnote. I'm like, oh, shit, that's kind of dope.
Damn.
I kept it.
Hey, damn, all right. Let's stop all them years.
Yeah.
Damn, all right, that's what's up.
Yep.
So now you got the rap battle coming up.
Yeah, man, Friday.
So how you end up getting back into that?
Shit, once COVID happened and I wasn't able to get on the stage, just do my comedy no more. I'm one of them dudes, and I just recently realized why I do so much shit. It's like sometimes when you get to a level to where people is like really showing you love and acting like kind of like you mastered something, it's still kind of an unfulfilling feeling because you like, where can I go from here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of have a bunch of stuff that I feel like I'm good at, but can always get better at. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a mental thing with me where I'm like, I have to always be working on getting good at something. You know what I'm saying? My problem, Google tripping.
You can't have an idle mind.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Talking about.
But the thing is like I feel like I spent a lot of time getting good at stuff without getting rich at anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to keep my bills paid and all that. But I feel like if I focused on one thing and went beyond mastering it and went to the point where I'm like, I'm trying to get rich off of this, I probably would have. You know what I'm saying? Whether that been rap, art.
Do you want to though?
I do.
You want to?
I do, but I don't like.
It seems like you like being diverse. Seems like if you stick your mind into just rapping only, then you might burn yourself out, or you gonna get bored. But long as it seems like you might be happy living your life, always getting close to mastering something. But long as I'm still working on it, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I like the process of getting better at stuff and then getting love for how far I've come. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was really heavy into the comedy, because it's like I had never done it before, but I knew I probably could. When I started doing it, I was getting a lot of love for it. So it was like, damn, I'm doing my thing with this. I'm about to stick with it along with my art and all that. I like to have at least 3 things that I'm focusing on doing good, you know what I'm saying? So when COVID happened and I wasn't able to hit the stages and all that no more, I was like, man, I needed something to fill that void.
So you don't work you don't work no regular job, huh?
Nah.
You just all the things that you love, huh? You just,
Yeah.
Wake up and do things that you love and make you feel good.
Mainly I live off of airbrushing. You know what I'm saying? That's what's consistently paying the bills.
Damn.
But
you don't got no shop. You don't work at no shop.
Yeah, I got a shop.
You got a shop, but you don't work under nobody else.
No,
It's all you yourself, huh?
Yeah, it's all me. Yo.
So you got a shop, and so people just come to the shop and be like, I got a shirt, I got this, that, and other.
Yep. Aired Out Customs, Mount Elliott Park. Yep.
Mount Elliott Park. That's the new fancy part in Detroit?
Downtown. Right,
fancy part. That sounds fancy. You said Mount Elliott Park. I grew up in Detroit, and Mount Elliott Mount Elliott was never mentioned with the word park.
Yeah, Mount Elliott Park. You never been to Mount Elliott Park?
What part is that? What's the cross street?
It's Mount Elliott in Jefferson, but not. Okay, it's toward the water. It's right off the water.
He fancy.
He fancy. Hey, I love the spot. I ain't gonna lie. I got a nice view.
Do you got any Caucasian people that open up a dispensary near you?
Oh yeah.
I see. Yeah. You're the fancy spot.
Oh yeah.
If you got white people selling weed next to you, you're the fancy part.
Yeah.
Of
Shout out to Utopia Gardens.
Oh, you right there. I'm down there by King.
Yep.
I just drove by the other day and I was like, it's fancy down here. I know. Yeah, you over there. All right.
Yep.
Okay, I know. No.
I've been there since Northland closed. I had a store in Northland Mall for about 4.5 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You wasn't the guy in the center, was you? In a little.
I was, and then I had a store right across from Auntie Anne's Pretzels, Aired Out Customs. You remember the big Motown mural in Northland with all the Motown artists on it?
Yeah.
I did that.
You the Northland guy.
Yeah, that's me, man.
No shit. Oh my God! All these years, it's the Northland guy.
Yeah, yep. I was the last one in there when they shut it down, and everybody had shut their businesses down and left. I was the last one in there still working because I had orders to fill, and people.
That's where we find you at.
Yeah, yep.
Damn, you the last man in Northland.
Last man in Northland.
Yeah, you need to put down a shirt, airbrush that.
Yeah.
Look at the North. That was that was the elephant or something that they got that thing in Northland. Yep. Yeah, put that on there. You the last man in Northland.
Yeah, man.
Hell no, you famous.
Yeah.
There's about to be some apartments now. They tearing this shit down.
Yeah, I don't know what they gonna do with that.
No, I drove by. It's about to be some apartments.
It's about to be some apartments for real?
Yeah. Fancy.
They got a lot of space because it was a whole underground so them gonna be apartments too?
Apartments.
The underground part and everything?
I don't know nothing about the underground part.
Man, it's crazy.
Was it a parking garage or something they had under there?
Man, it was like a whole, I can't even, it was like a tunnel. It was like huge underground.
Yeah, because the mall used to bring like cars and stuff in and park them in the, okay. So
it was a lot of space underground in Northland.
Oh, wow.
A whole lot. Like probably as big as the mall.
Damn.
Yeah.
All That's what's up. School of Food. He would know.
Yeah, man.
He would know all kind of secret stuff about Northland. He probably know.
Yeah, man.
Where the bodies at?
Oh shit, I don't know nothing about no bodies, man. The police nicknamed me I don't know shit. Oh, Mr. I don't know shit.
So you see all of crazy fights and shit that happen in Northland?
I got a lot of them on video.
For real?
Yeah. It was one. So this lady was in there with her son. Her son had let his homeboy spend the night at their crib. And then the next morning they wake up and his homeboy is gone, but so is his Xbox and some bunch of his clothes and all that shit. So they done went to pawn shops and everywhere looking for dude. None of this stuff was in there, so they finally came to Northland because it was a spot in there that bought hot shit. You know what I'm saying? And they found him there wearing his hoodie and all that. So the boy and his mama beat old boy ass.
Hell no.
I got that on video. I'm trying to think that I post that on my YouTube.
What's your YouTube? I need to go see that. He got all the Northland fight videos.
I might have took it down, man, because I had a moment where I was just posting ignorant shit.
That's where you get all the money at.
Yeah.
Hey, that's World Star.
Yeah.
He was World Star for World Star.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. But I seen a lot of bullshit go down in Northland.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
A whole lot.
Damn, I need to come and watch your video collections. He Netflix and chill at your house. Damn, rewind that.
Yeah, man, I got all types of crazy stuff went down.
That's when they hired security after this incident.
Yeah, and then it was like gang fights and security not doing nothing to break it down or nothing. Yeah, it was crazy.
Security was like, no, call the police.
Yeah.
Call the Southfield police. That's their job.
And then it was at one point where the Southfield police was connected to Northland, but once that was out of there, it got wild.
Like a little mini station or something up in there.
Yep.
So that probably helped lead your way into comedy.
Oh yeah. I got a lot of material off that. And the crazy thing is I never even used none of the material that I got from Northland, but I got plenty I can.
So how did you end up getting bit by the comedy bug?
So what else? Now my mom was real funny. She was real funny. When she passed, I kind of was like, damn, she could have been a comedian. I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I have been an extra in the Batman Superman movie.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And a lot of the people that I met there, I kept in contact with. One of them was like, I just did this comedy thing at Mark Riley's Comedy Castle. I'm like, damn, how you get into that? You know what I'm saying? So he hit me in the inbox and just told me the whole process, and I just followed the steps. So after that, I just kept hitting stages.
So what year did you start?
Mark Riley's Comedy Castle.
I mean, what year?
Oh, what year? 2017.
Oh, okay. Took a couple of years at it now.
Yeah.
So, you like it?
Oh yeah, I love doing comedy. Now when I first started doing it, I started at Mark Riley's Comedy Castle, which is of course a white club. So it's just easier to get laughs there. So when I went to the black, I'm just being honest. So when I went to the black clubs after that,
preach, brother, preach.
Yeah. So when I went to the black clubs after that, I was like, oh shit, I gotta step my shit up. You know what I'm saying? So
they different.
Yeah. So I had actually took probably like a year or two break.
Where'd you go to?
What you mean after Mark Riley's?
The first black spot you go to.
Punchline.
Punchline.
And I got laughs there, but it just wasn't hitting the same as it was at Mark Riley. But when I went to Baker's, and Kool-Aid was hosting still, and man, they might have laughed like a couple times. I didn't get booed, but they didn't really laugh.
They don't boo you at Baker's. They just don't laugh.
Yeah. I was like, man,
then
I gotta set my shit up.
Some guy just might walk by when you get off stage and be like, nigga ain't funny. Like, all right, dog.
Yeah. So what I did, I took a little time to reevaluate my routine and all that. And I went back to Mark Ridley's, and then I was hitting mostly the black clubs after that.
Yeah.
And just, working on my chops, and eventually got to the point where, okay, this nigga funny. So once I got to that point, I was hitting the spots every week. Punchline especially. Shout out to Boogie, the host of that. My man's Fago is really the one who put me on, like told me all the spots to go to.
Fago Red.
Yeah, Fago Red, yup. So I start going to when he was hosting Punchline, and then I start going to
He gonna quit when we get that supervisor job at the plant.
yeah.
Only waiting on.
Yeah, that man done put in some time.
It's 30 years now. He just wait. As soon as he get that supervisor job, Fago Red gonna quit comedy. I see you, Fago.
Yeah. Yeah, he done definitely put in the time, man.
He work with my sister.
So, trying to think of some other clubs. I did Ultra Lounge. I think it's called Paradise Ultra Lounge. I used to hit that a lot. My Pistachio was doing a lot of.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was hitting his comedy hookup. I won a couple of the contests.
I see you done already won a contest. You won the contest I was at when I came out that night.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Did I win that contest when you came out? Yeah, you did win that goddamn contest. I ain't been out in months, and I come out and I'm like, who the new guy? Oh, the winner. That's the new guy.
I ain't get shit but some pistachios.
Like I thought you was,
and the whoopee cushion.
I thought you was doing cartoons and shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay in your own lane.
Yeah.
So you out winning contests, making money. You been making a living off drawing.
Yes, sir.
Now you getting back into the rap game.
Yeah. I actually never stepped out of the rap game. I'm just getting back into battle rap. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's why I say it's something I feel like I can still be like, I'm going to work my way up the ranks. Because, man, when I started battling, dudes was like, it was freestyle. It was all freestyle battles.
Yeah.
So then I remember cats started doing the written battles. I started doing that too, and I never lost. Never, ever lost a written battle. But I stopped because once I had my daughter, I got to the point where, like, man, I'm going to punch somebody in their shit. They say something about my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be like that.
I know, yeah, you can't. Yeah. And I realized that the last battle I had, I was like, maybe this ain't for me no more. So, so I stepped out of it, started doing comedy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing.
But
Listen,
though.
You left battle rap where you wanted to punch somebody in the face, and then you went on stage and tell jokes so somebody may want to come punch you in the face.
Yeah, well, that works better for me. You know what I'm saying? But the battle rap, it was like I stopped doing it, and then cats started getting money for it. Like, good money for it.
Big business now.
So I'm like, damn. So
big business.
But now I'm like, I got something that I can work toward. You know what I'm saying? So that filled the void of the comedy, you know, that I'm not able to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once everything opened back up, I'm definitely hitting back on the comedy stages. But I done got the battle rap bug again, man. I'm ready to take some heads off. And then battling now is virtual, so I can't slap nobody if they talk crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you get so violent, man.
I've never been violent, but this is
just
thing,
the energy, just the energy from the rap game,
man,
just make you sucker
you,
MC.
After you reach a certain age, you grow out of letting somebody scream some crazy shit in your face. You know, I'm a grown ass man. Why whoop your little ass?
I thought that was still a part of the whole show, and they touch your shoulder and all that. I thought you had to be disciplined and take that. Because sometimes a sucker gonna be doing that to try to, you know, unravel you, and he really ain't got no bars or nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's just no. I don't want nobody to think I'm violent. I'm not a violent dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. But it's real frustrating to hear somebody say the most craziest, outlandish shit, screaming at you in your face, knowing they wouldn't be doing that outside of rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, come on, man. You're not even like that, bro.
It still comes down to your machismo.
You're
You're really not that masculine, so don't overplay it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel you.
So, and then it's just like the stuff that they say, man, be real. Like, what pissed me off about the particular battle where I had stopped for a minute was what he said wasn't even dope. It was just, I'm going to make him as mad as I can make him. And it worked. I was mad as hell.
What do you remember what he said?
Man, I ain't going to repeat it. I do remember what he said, clearly.
What did he say?
It was by my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and she was like 1.5 at the time. So I'm like, man.
He said some old Eminem shit.
Man, it was
I'm
worse
gonna
than
do this
anything.
tour. I'm gonna do that tour. I'm gonna do this, that tour.
It was basically, it was on that level.
So Eminem stuff. Yeah.
It was on that level. So, now mind you, I had bet $200 on the battle before the battle. So he goes first and he says what he says, and that throws everything that I was gonna say out the window. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to punch him in his damn mouth. But I'm like, nah, because if I do that, I lose $200. Now, mind you, at the time, my job for profession is a telemarketer. We got paid I got paid maybe $300 a week if I hit quota. Yeah. So that $200 is gonna hurt.
All that.
That $200 is gonna hurt if I lose that. So I bet $200 already, and he done said this crazy shit, and I'm like, man, if I lose this $200,
that's a week's check.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I could really afford to do it. But fuck that. He just said such and such. No, I'm about to punch him. Mind you, I'm having this debate with myself in my head all while rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So I'm freestyling, and the crowd is like, boo. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't focused.
The crowd is booing me. So I'm like, all right, let me gain my composure if I lose this 200 anyway. So I make a deal with myself in my head. Like, okay, win the battle. If you don't win, then you can punch him in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I won the battle. Yeah, so I came back like Rocky with that one. You know how Rocky be getting his ass whooped?
Yeah.
Like, damn, he ain't going to win this one. Then he just started coming back in them extra rounds. That's what I did, man.
So how did COVID affect everything?
Man, it shut the stages down. It's a different feeling telling jokes when you don't have a crowd response, after you tell the joke. Because I fed off of that. Like, I know how good my material is once I tell a joke and the crowd reacts to it, especially an honest crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, the black crowds is painfully honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All day.
So I know, okay, that was just an all right joke. This was a real funny joke. This was a not funny joke at all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I can't really gauge that working with all new material virtually. You know what I'm saying? Because doing virtual comedy, everybody's not hitting a laugh emoji when they're laughing. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm just standing there telling jokes to my screen and all I'm seeing is a couple laughing emojis pop up or none pop up, I'm like, oh, man.
You get in your head.
But then somebody...
They over there talking about my daughter. They talking about my daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, me not being used to the virtual comedy thing, I was just like, man, I'm going to take a break until they open the world back up. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I still needed to fill that void, and I got back into battle rap.
So now you're doing art?
Art, yep.
You airbrushing everything. If the money is right.
Damn near.
And you still rapping.
Yep.
And now you're doing the battle rap. And then when the comedy come up, you're doing all that.
Yeah, yep.
All things that make you happy.
Yes, sir.
No 9 to 5.
Yeah, man. Life's short, man. So I don't want to be old as hell regretting not doing the shit that I could have did when I was able to do it.
So you wake up more days happy than unhappy, huh?
Exactly. Don't waste your Jordan years, man. For real. For real, man.
I ain't know how to say it, but you know what? That's a good way of saying it.
Don't waste your Jordan years, for real.
Mr. Perry is in the house. Chase's Basement Podcast.
Yes, sir.
He does it all. If you need him to do something, I don't know. He might babysit. He could probably do some embezzlement. If you need some embezzling, just ask him. I'm pretty sure he's
don't come to me
smart,
for no embezzlement.
He's a pretty smart guy. And look, if he put his mind to it, he'll figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
got a lot of things going on.
Appreciate
2021.
It, man.
Everything's popping. If you see him out, or if you hit him up, what's the website again?
Well, my airbrushing website is Aired Out Customs on Facebook. So facebook.com/airedoutcustoms. Then I got an Instagram page, Mr.Cliffnote. Then I got my music page on Instagram, Mr.Cliffnote Music.
And on Facebook?
On Facebook, it's Mr.Cliffnote. Just look that up in my music page. It come up.
Detroit Genius, Mr.Cliffnote.
Appreciate it, brother.
Nathan Chase Podcast. If you need anything, don't call me. I don't know. Call Mr. Cliffnote.
Hey.
He knows everything. Chase's Basement. And we are out of here. Thanks for following through, man.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Appreciate it. Come back through anytime.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
we drop some music. Fall through. Holla at me.
For sure. Thanks for
Chase's
having me.
Basement. Nathan Chase. This is the podcast. Me and Mr. Cliffnote. We out of here. We about to go airbrush something. I need some interpretation of my painting.
This here?
Yeah, I need some interpretation. He's now gonna tell me what this really means and how much I can get for it on eBay.
Man, that look like domestic violence. Is what I'm seeing.
All right, let's stop. Let's stop the cameras now. Nathan Chase's Basement. We are out. Mr. Cliffnote. Peace.
Peace.
What happened to my music? Here we go. We are out, folks.